Do humans come from? A single place? Or does human history begin at roughly the same time but in different regions of the world? Archaeological findings over the past 100 years indicate humans may not originate only at the Oljavai Gorge in East Africa. Another possible location is Nihewan in northern China. In 1957, people from Hojiayao swarmed to a valley located to the southwest to dig for the mammal fossils they had heard would fetch a good price. Rampant and disorderly digging quickly followed. Mudslides and the panic and injuries they caused eventually brought the digging to a halt. In the summer of 1973, researcher Wei Qi returned to Nihewan to search for fossils among indigenous medical practitioners. Wei Qi's association with Nihewan began in university. While studying at the Department of Geology and Geography of Peking University, he was captivated by the story of George Barbour discovering the Nihewan rock layers. As Wei discussed what he was looking for with a collector of traditional medicine ingredients, he was shown a basket of mammal fossils. Wei realized he was seeing a new discovery that might help unveil the mystery of Nihewan Man. Wei began to study the Liigo Valley in northwest Hebei province, where the fossils had been unearthed in abundance. His search caught the attention of a local villager.
我找那个土龙部的，除土龙部老百姓知道，你说话事老百姓不知道。这个他说我们那儿很多，就在南面，就是后家村对面，徐家村南面。
The man led Wei to the spot he had talked about. Along the way, he told him villagers were injured and some were killed in 1957 while digging there. Wei was concerned because uncontrolled digging would have likely ruined the site, which may have held ancient human remains.
过去一看啊，满地都是尸体，满地都是化石，很多，就老百姓在那儿开采过。
A major site containing ancient human and animal fossils, as well as a great number of stone artifacts, was awaiting him. He was amazed by this unexpected discovery. Wei Qi believed this place was once the home of ancient humans and might be the spot where the skull of Nihewan Man would be unearthed.
我看了以后，我非常兴奋，我采集了大概200多件尸体，我带回去给那个加兰河研究。
Wei Qi returned to Nihewan in late March 1976 with Li Chaorong, a colleague in Beijing, and Wang Bingxiang of Zhengzhou University. They were going to begin an excavation at Liyigo Valley, 75 kilometers west of Nihewan village. Once they started, Wei and Li began to constantly find stone artifacts and the fossils of horse teeth and rhinoceros bones. They were excited and hoped to be lucky enough to find human fossils as well. Wei Qi wrote a letter to his tutor, Jia Lempo, to report on their progress.
因为发现了这个动骨头很多，尸体也很多，我的判断，当然我也是一种就是不成熟的判断，我说会不会有人？那我觉得还很有可能，我自己这么个想法，然后就写信当中，我就给家里说，我如果发现人化石的话，你得请客。
After posting the letter, Wei and others returned to their work. Late one morning, Li happened across a bone fragment. It looked like part of a human skull.
这时候呢，我就小心的就剥落开来一看，像是人的，很高兴。当时因为其实，在尼河湾地区呢，还没发现人的化石。
The news of the discovery spread across the site instantly. Li cleaned the fragment with great caution while trying to suppress his excitement.
在那天呢，就是上午发现，下午我们紧接着也又发现，就在好像是G3，也是同样发现一件。 人的头盖化石。
These two discoveries were beyond their expectations, but what followed left Wei and Li even more exhilarated.
从前面说一件小孩的上颌骨，带的一个门齿，还带的一个。 臼齿，还有一个犬齿啊，也还在里面。我这成2半啊，我把它取出来，粘在一起。
Wei and Li concluded the child would have been just 6 or 7 years old, as the molar tooth had not grown fully. The constant discovery of human fossils led the team to work with extra caution and care. At the close of each day, Wei and Li checked the unearthed items. One afternoon, they made another discovery.
突然发现有个头盖骨，而且被打碎了。被打碎以后，有的呢堆起来还缺了好几块。
Wei selected a few workers and told them to repeatedly sift the earth removed from the excavation. 7 days later, they had found most of the missing fragments of the skull. As the excavation was drawing to a close, Jia Lempo arrived. He had directed the excavation at Zhoukoudian outside Beijing, where the skull of Peking Man was discovered. At the site of the fossils and stone artifacts, Jia declared it was a major discovery, comparable to that of Peking Man. The uncontrolled digging in 1957 had caused considerable damage to the site, making it difficult to define how long ago Nihewan Man had lived. The Institute decided to conduct 2 large-scale excavations in 1977 and 1979. A total of 16 fossilized human bone fragments were found. They belong to a dozen or so men and women, young and old, with an average lifespan of about 30 years. But there were not enough to determine how Nihewan Man might have looked.
非常可惜，这个遗址如果没有被破坏，那发现的人类化石会更多。
Experts determined the fossils were from 104,000 to 125,000 years old. Among the discoveries at the site was a tooth from a 6- or 7-year-old child that had a curious yellow cavity. Wei Qi wanted to know what had caused it to develop.
我拿到这个北京口腔医院，就是李大成，那个老先生现在去世了，他就给我鉴定，这叫负压症。
It's the earliest case of tooth decay found in China. The researchers were curious about why such a young boy would have had suffered tooth decay. Repeated volcanic eruptions at Nihewan 100,000 years ago deposited a huge quantity of fluorine compounds there, causing ancient humans to suffer pain in their waists and legs and making their teeth turn yellow and fall out. Even today, there is a high concentration of fluorine in the area. Tests by health authorities indicate fluorine levels in well water averages 4.4 grams per liter. This exceeds the normal standard. For years, many villagers have contracted fluorosis, affecting their teeth and bones. Wei Qi also discovered a hole that was 1 centimeter in diameter on a skull bone. Was it deliberate or accidental? Wei was determined to find out.
我拿到这个北京积水潭给那个王元昭大夫看过，他说这个人被打了以后啊，至少还活1个礼拜、1个星期，这个伤口还被愈合。
There are different opinions on how the hole was made. The evidence suggests it may have been a craniotomy performed 100,000 years ago.
在南美洲发现那个头骨啊，被用那个石器啊，把它钻个窟窿，为什么呢？脑袋疼，把那个开个口袋啊，把那个腰毛骨给放出去，这个很原始的这个开颅说，举家要人，那个时候是不是脑袋疼，给你用石器打个窟窿进去？当然这也是在解释，但是不是那需要解释。
The mysteries of daily life and the beliefs of Nihewan man some 100,000 years ago remain unsolved. More clues await discovery by archaeologists. The excavations also recovered more than 1,000 stone balls of various sizes. The biggest weigh 1.5 kilograms, and the smallest is less than 100 grams. These hand-polished balls could have been used in slings for hunting.
最主要是它一个这个石球的运出，因为有大有小的。 大的推测一般来，它就是作为敲鼓、吸水啊，还有一个就是说，打制石器，啊，中小型的它的非锁式啊，这种游出去来狩猎。
Lee believes the balls are sling pellets, similar to those still used by some indigenous people. 2 stone balls would be placed in an animal hide pouch attached to a strip of hide. When a hunter swings it through the air and releases one end of the strip, it hurls the stones at high velocity.
我们完全可以想象，在山冈河边，马在这个草丛中吃草，人类作为一种狩猎的这个群体。 接近猎物，用他们这种近距离用这个棍棒、石器，远距离用这个石球做成的投石鼠来进行打击。
Another method was to link 2 stone balls with strips of hide and hurl them at a wild animal with great force. The weight and force of the stones would wrap the strip of hide tightly around the legs of the prey, preventing it from running. The animal bones unearthed in the dig are mostly horse, antelope, and rhinoceros. Horse is assumed to have been the principal prey for Nihewan Man. As a result, Jia Lampo calls these ancient people Mustang hunters.
有人化石说明有人，有哺乳动物化石，有马的化石、羊的化石，就说明它的牙齿还烧出来的，就是又发现有运火的遗迹，烧骨说明运火泥河湾。那时候徐家要遗址，一边烧烤，一边大家回来了，围坐在一边啊，大家品尝这个胜利的果实啊。
那么到许家窑、侯家窑这个时期呢，它就进入了早期智人阶段了。这个时候人的进化跟早期就有很大的不同，而跟我们现代人更加接近。
Even the slightest finding can cause excitement among archaeologists. Each and every new discovery will stir up fresh thinking or provide clues about something previously unknown. Wei and Li determined the craftsmanship of the stone artifacts from the Tiger Head Ridge site was superior to that of the site at Shujiayou. Nevertheless, both excavation sites are closely related in terms of techniques. Wei and Li also conclude that hunting was the main source of food. As the human population increased and wild animals were harder to find, they developed the techniques and skills to hunt them from a greater distance. The evidence shows these ancient humans were becoming increasingly sophisticated. The discovery of human habitation in a region that dates back 100,000 years is a major step in learning about the evolution of man throughout the world. The discovery has laid the foundation for archaeologists to further explore the early prehistoric human sites and find even older Nihewan Man skulls. After 8 days of excavation, Youyu Ju would unearth more than 800 small stone samples. These unexpected findings surprised archaeological circles and exposed the mystery surrounding the age of the local rock layers there. But why did it take Zhu Rixiang over a decade to make this discovery? Join us for part 3 of the Nihewan Man, Peking Man's forefather.